lovelies, it's Chloe. Alright, so I gotta head out a little bit, but I wanted to do a video before I did this because I keep forgetting certain details and I have it really solid in my brain right now pretty much. So here we go. This last cycle, this is going to be a little bit personal, maybe a little TMI. If you're not interested in hearing about body image, braless living, or any of that kind of thing, sensory integration, ADD, those kind of things, I'm giving you a little bit of a more personal video today, vlog. And if you're not interested, please just move along. I totally understand. And I'll see you later when I'm talking about oracles and spirituality again. All right? Okay. There might be a little spirituality in this one, because to me, most of it's all connected, but not everybody agrees. Anyways, welcome to stay. Totally understand if you want to just turn this off. All right, so to the point. My last cycle, I noticed a few things that were making me a little nervous. And so I was evaluating what I was doing, and I got to share with you guys a few things about me. I haven't done a really personal video yet, I don't think. So far, not too long ago I did that video on body image and that documentary Embrace, or Embraced, something like that, Embrace. It was about size issues, it was about women and how they're shown in the media, it's all those kind of issues, and how I related it to oracles and tarot and finding neutral, positive, or just images within your tools, within your divination decks that can be supportive and reflect back to you aspects of yourself in the deck so that you feel more connected and that it really meshes well with the messages you're trying to understand about yourself and help other people with. So I do want to say that though this does not show, this is the Enchanted Map, and though this does not show plus size bodies, it does show people of different ages. It has a lot of animals. There's some people in it. I think this might be a good deck if you like that kind of blend. Now, there's nobody here. There's a couple, I was going to say there might be just a few in here that are a little bit sensualized, but not everybody is. It's not a predominant thing with this deck at all. There's young, old, men, women, grandparent type people, elders, everybody, including lots of animal types that are being a little bit humanized, or is it amorph? Where you're trying to make animals look humanistic. There's only a bit of that, but the rest of it is, you know, it's more about the event, the scenery, it's about trying to convey the message, and not so much about showing all these beautiful butterfly / fairy type beings that we tend to focus on. So for those reasons, I feel that this could be a good deck for almost anybody. Okay, and I'm not saying that there isn't some, you know, there's a couple, one or two corseted ladies. This one's not a plus size woman, but it's not focused all on her curves. It's more the symbolism and the message going on, and I like that, even though it's not reflecting a plus size woman. And then there's like the older wizard in here isn't some like younger body with an older guy's head going on. Okay, I like that it's more realistic in that sense. And there's one with little fairies towards the bottom of the scene, and then up in the corner you see a gray to white haired grandmother elder type. And so because of that blend, I really like this for seeing people of all ages in one place. Okay, so just to make that continuation there, the Enchanted Map has my approval for those kind of inclusiveness of different types of people and things. All right. Now, again, let me take you back. So my last cycle, I had some kind of painful lumps and some other things going on that made me a bit nervous. My mother was a breast cancer survivor, or is a breast cancer survivor. And we have in the past had a couple other people with different kinds of cancer in the family. Because of that, I am very aware of being concerned about those issues due to family health, and I have always had issues with bras since I was a child. Since I started developing, I hadn't lovelies from a fairly young age. When they grew fast and quick, and it was kind of interesting. My mom didn't get me training bras right away. I actually went for a time without bras, and then suddenly I really needed them. It was no longer okay not to have something. I kind of developed early and quickly, and I barely got used to being a B, and then suddenly I was a C, and I was a young girl, and I got attention. I was like an 11 and 12-year-old getting attention from 18-year-old guys and older. So, and I wasn't very tall, so it was very awkward for me. Body image and being comfortable in my body was definitely an issue. But I have other things going on, and the reason I bring this up, well, is because what I noticed was going on with my cycle, these lumps, this uncomfortable pain, and a few other things. Now, I've had like lymph node stuff off and on before, and they've always gone away, but it was much worse when I wore bras. And I finally figured out, thinking about how I was dressing, that I think even the bralettes that I've been trying out in the last few months, I got them around the time that I did the body image and oracles and talking about that Embrace documentary. I almost did, I don't think I actually put it up, a vlog on the bralettes and finding alternative clothing and layering in camis and all that kind of stuff. These are all things you can do if you don't want to wear bras. You can do layering, you can just go with it and just not worry about what you're showing or not showing, and wear regular clothes. I also had some clothing wearing out, so I had to go shopping a few times this year. I actually hate shopping. One, because I have sensory issues, so I can only wear certain fabrics. I touch my skin a lot. I get little things that bother me, and I have to like rub my skin to get the itch to go away, or I'll start scratching it really bad. So I use certain lotions that I have that are like natural based. With one I have right now has aloe vera. I can't do highly scented stuff. I have kind of hypersenses, sensory integration issues. So when it came to bras, it was always a torture for me. I had tried some regular bras. Went through that phase where I listened to people saying, you just need the right size fitting bra and you'll be so much happier. You should wear bras so that you have, you know, your breasts don't sag early, all this other stuff. Well, let me tell you, from what little research I've been able to do, you're born with the kind of bras or breasts that you have, whether you wear bras or not. The fact is that bras actually make your ligaments weaker, and your breasts will sag even more if you wear them all the time, you wear them for extended amounts of time or whatever, okay? I have had pain in my arms from the pressure of straps. I have had pain around my torso due to circulation issues from bras and all kinds of weird ass stuff. And then being a sensory person where I tend to touch my clothes and fidget all the time, you'll see it in the videos if you watch me with any regularity. I do try to limit how much I do that while I'm videoing or recording, but I used to, you know, scratch up my head and all kinds of funny stuff because I had such distracting things going on with my skin wherever I have skin that it was really hard for me not to touch it, to try to rub it away or whatever else. So I found a different way to wash my hair, that I no longer scratch up my head all the time because I don't have little sores on my head all the time anymore. I have changed what I use on my skin for lotions to more natural products. I know I'm sensitive to lauryl sulfates, all this kind of stuff. I'm one of those people that just, that certain percentage of people that has weird sensitivities, and my sensory integration issues make it so that most people, if something's bothering them or they decide to wear something anyways, even though it might be pinching their feet or whatever else, they just go, no, I like how it looks, so I'm going to wear it anyways, right? I can't do that. I can't do that and look like a normal person out and walking about. I can't do that and think clearly while I'm trying to drive. I can't do that and properly homeschool my kids. I have to be as comfortable as possible in whatever clothing that I'm able to wear. Okay? Now, saying that, for the average woman who doesn't have all my weird quirks, what in the world are you people doing? I don't mean to be judgy. I really don't. I know everybody chooses what is best for them, and I hurrah you and all that. You should do that. Again, I don't even want to tell you what to do, but I would like you all to maybe think or consider, do your bras really help you? Do you feel comfortable in them? Are they healthy for your breast tissue and your breast in general? Do you just wear it because it's a social thing, because you're told you have to, or do you want to change it up? Because I can tell you right now, I have been doing layering. I still have some sports bras, but I haven't worn them in over 6 months. And I have been going braless and then wearing sports bras probably the time, whatever. I haven't bought an actual proper bra in a few years now. My last one that I actually had specially constructed was around the time when my kids were starting to go to school, so it's within 5 years ago. It's a tube top bra because I found that the straps were a big problem for me, so I tried the tube. Even that had some problems. If the breasts get too hot, they can form lumps. If your lymph nodes or whatever are constricted, like with the band, it can develop lymph node issues within your breast as well, and even your underarms. So think about it. Are you having any of these issues? And if you are you so afraid not to wear a bra more for social reasons, or because you don't like how you feel about your body? And if you don't like how you feel about your body, why is that? And shouldn't you love your body more? If you're a woman who's had kids, your body is how you have kids. It helps you grow these kids. It helps you take care of yourself and your whole family. You should love your body, okay? If these are issues for you, please go get help, or go and read some really great books to help you think about these things in a more clearer way. I basically have had to make the decision that I can only wear these sparingly. This is a bralette. It's more like a structured cami. Although this is made with similar materials that you might find in very lightweight bras, like I think it's like nylon, and let me see. I was really thrilled when I found this because I thought, oh, this will give me that division I need, so I'm not quite so sweaty between, layers and such. I am a plus size girl, so let's see. Nylon spandex. Yeah, see, I usually can't wear spandex unless I mix with some kind of natural fiber. Nylon doesn't tend to irritate me as much as some other fibers. I do still have to be careful of static buildup, because that's another problem I have. I go and walk barefoot or go sit out in the grass for a period of time to ground out my levels of static electricity, because I can literally, during certain types of weather and certain situations, I can literally go around shocking people by just touching them. I hold that much static electricity in my body. So most recently, I went to Torrid. I've been shopping there because I don't really know too many other places. They usually have some really cool sales I can take advantage of. And I got a couple camis. I got, matter of fact, the other one's on. It's this blue one. And then I got this cool cami slash, I don't know, it's like almost like a baby, I don't know. It's a layered flat floral piece to wear on top. It's rayon. I can wear rayon. It's one of the fabrics I can wear. I usually try to go for as much natural fiber like cottons, or I can wear Remy too, but I can't wear full polyester. I can't wear acrylic at all. As soon as I get it on me, I'm scratching like crazy. That stuff, I must be allergic to it or something. I don't know. So my message is I don't care how old you are. I'm in my early 40s and I go braless because wearing a bra hurts, and it's causing lymph node buildup and possible lump buildup in my breasts, and I'm trying to avoid that. If you have any of these issues, if you care about your body or you're trying to make peace with it, consider dropping those social norm of wear a bra, because it is not needed. There is no medical reason that you need to wear a bra, unless I've heard like sometimes it helps people with back problems. But even then, I'd question if there wasn't something else going on. Perhaps there's something up with your spine. Perhaps you have other weight issues and it isn't just your chest, because there are some women who are very heavy who don't have big chests. And if you don't have a large chest that's out like to the triple D, which I'm around a triple D, and I feel more comfortable without a bra. The only reason I would wear it at this point is if I happen to buy an outfit that I really wanted to wear that just won't look right on me without something like that. And even then, I might not even buy it at this point if that is the issue. I am not 19, 20, 30. I am in my 40s. And when you age, no matter who you are, your body changes over time. And I do not want to try to pretend that I am a 19, 20-year-old woman. And that means, you know, your chest goes different ways. And, I was looking at some videos and I noticed that some 20-year-old women have saggy breasts. It's genetic, or their breasts are just shaped in a way that isn't traditionally shown in media or porn or movies or whatever. Not everybody has those breasts you see on TV. There's different shapes and sizes. Some women are more even than others. Some are very much larger on one side than the other. These are all natural body shapes, and I don't feel that it's fair that society gets to say that we have to try to look standard like everybody else when our bodies are not standard. So that's my 16 minutes. That's my 5, 10, 15 cents, whatever. I'm just asking you to consider this and think about for yourself and do the research, or even just try it for a week, 2 weeks, a month. I dare you. I will guarantee, at least from my own experience, I shouldn't say I guarantee, I feel that most people, most women would feel a lot better without bras and adapting their clothing styles to match their body shape rather than trying to rearrange their body to match the clothes. And that's what I gotta say. So I hope this was interesting for you. I hope this touched on something that you can identify with. If you want to talk respectfully about any of these issues, I welcome the dialogue. And if you liked any of this, please press the red button, become a subscriber. If you liked it, please let me know. If you don't like it, please vote. I don't care. I care, but it's cool. You can have your own opinion. So, yeah. I feel pretty strongly about this. I might do other videos about this. Yeah. Have a great week. Let me know what you think. Bye-bye.